One of the best teaching decisions I ever made was ignoring advice from someone I respected. It didn't feel right. So I smiled, I nodded, then I walked back into my own classroom and I did something different. Welcome to One Tired Teacher. I'm Trina Debery, and today we're talking about teachers not following the rules. I know it's scary because teachers are rule followers by nature, but we're going to talk about why and how professional judgment matters more. Let's get started. If you and I were sitting together face to face or side by side on the playground watching kids run and play, I would say children deserve thoughtful teachers, not perfect rule followers. One year, my principal sent us to Teachers College at Columbia University, and I learned all about writing workshop for second graders. Now, the expectation was the money had been spent on flying us to New York and staying in New York for a week. We were expected to follow along with what was taught. But here's the thing. I came back ready to fully dive in and teach writing, starting with small moments. I wasn't so sure we needed to focus that much attention on small moments. My hesitation wasn't because I thought it was a bad idea. It was because I wasn't convinced that every second grader needed to spend weeks writing only about tiny moments. But I did what I was told. Can you relate? Drop a comment below and like this video while you're at it, so other teachers can find the content. Soon, I began to realize that my kids were actually dreaded. They actually dreaded writing. Dreaded, like literally dreaded. And that broke my heart because my deepest reason for becoming a teacher was helping children love learning. That went completely against my inner compass, my inner why for teaching. Kids loving to learn, feeling safe and seen. And that caused a deep emotional conflict within my classroom and within myself. I sought out advice from teachers and leaders I respected, and the answer was always the same. Maybe you weren't doing it correctly. But I was. I was doing exactly what I'd been taught. So I stopped doing it. My kids actually cheered when I told them that we were moving on from small moments. They literally cheered. Can you relate to this? Have a teacher friend who needs to hear this? Share this video with a friend. Let's spread the word because what I have to say next matters a lot. Here's the thing. Fidelity isn't the goal. Children aren't identical. Professional judgment matters. Flexibility is expertise in action. Here's a path to better decisions. I call it the trust yourself framework. Learn, observe, reflect, adapt, repeat. Let's go a little bit deeper into it. The trust yourself framework. First, you learn. You want to stay curious, read the book, attend the training, explore the curriculum, ask the questions, use AI if it helps. Then observe. Watch your students, not the program, not the pacing guide, the children in front of you. Reflect. Ask yourself, is this helping my children learn? Is this bringing out their curiosity? Is this aligned with what I know about these children? Then you're going to adapt. Keep what works, change what doesn't. Professional judgment isn't ignoring resources, it's using them wisely. And repeat. You can adapt as many times as you need to. That's something that no one ever says, but it's the only way that we get better. Teaching is never finished. Every class is different. Every year is different. Great teachers don't chase perfection. They continue learning. Teaching has never been about a checklist, although it feels like it. It's a series of thoughtful adjustments. We try, we notice, we change. That's not failure. That's teaching. Here's the takeaway I hope you hold on to. The goal isn't always following directions. The goal is helping children learn. We talked about this last week and it bears repeating. You're allowed to pivot. And sometimes, my friend, we have to. A resource that was created from years of iterations are my STEM curriculum units for second grade. I'm also writing first grades currently. For years, I was told to teach background knowledge first, the whole schema idea, all of that. But here's what I've learned. Kids come to us with ideas and thoughts and knowledge and curiosity right from the very beginning. Why not let them explore first? This gives you a more complete picture of what they already know, and then you can build on that. My STEM curriculum starts with an introduction to engineering and science following the 5E system. I have this unit for first grade and for second grade. You can grab it in my shop on TPT. But let me remind you, and if you're following along on YouTube, you're going to get a little bit of a sneak peek. And if you're listening on the podcast, then you might want to hop to YouTube. Let me remind you, I've spent more than 30 years building these lessons. And if you discover a better way for your students, I hope you'll change them to meet the needs of your classroom. Because I trust your judgment too. That's really what the entire month has been about. Trusting yourself again. Not because you're always going to get it right. None of us do. But because thoughtful teachers keep learning. They keep noticing, they keep adapting, and that's exactly what makes them great teachers. Let's do one more quick review. The Trust Yourself framework. Learn, be open to new ideas, observe, watch your students closely, reflect, think about what they're showing you, adapt, trust yourself enough to make changes, repeat. Great teaching is thoughtful iteration. I would love to know your thoughts on the channel. What do you think? Please comment below and share with friends if you are liking the content. That way we can share messages to teachers all over the globe. It also tells me what I need to iterate myself. Until next time, sweet dreams and sleep tight.